Hello guys, welcome back once again in my YouTube channel. My name is Krishna Rai and today in this video I am going to show you how you guys can interface LCD 16x2 module using Arduino Uno board, and I'll be using Tinkercad simulation software for simulation. So I'm going to create new circuit. So I will just click on create new circuit, and if you guys are using this Tinkercad first time, so you can go through my previous video. I have already uploaded 2-3 videos on Tinkercad. So I'll be taking LCD first and then I will explain a little bit about LCD pins. So total there are 16 numbers of pins on the LCD. So you can see ground, VCC, Vout. Vout is basically contrast. So later on I'll be taking one potentiometer to vary the contrast of the LCD. And this pin, RS pin, is very important pin for LCD. So basically RS stand by resistor select. So if this pin is low, then actually you can send the command, and if this pin is high, then you can send data. So we are going to send data on the LCD, so basically this pin will be high. And next to the RS you can see read write pin. So basically RW pin will be low for writing the data and RW pin will be high for reading the data from the LCD. So in this case we are going to write something on LCD. So this RW pin we can directly connect to the microcontroller ground pin. And this pin is also very important, enable. So basically enable pins means enable pin send data to data pins when a high to low pulse is given. So if we give high to low pulse on microcontroller, then it will send data. Then these are the pins D from DB0 to DB7. These are the data pins which we can connect from the microcontroller. So basically we are going to interface this LCD in 4-bit mode. So we will be only using 4-bit of this DB4, DB5, DB6 and DB7, which is MSB, most significant bit. We will be using only 4-bit for interfacing this LCD. So now let's take another second component. So I told you I'll be using one potentiometer for varying the contrast of the LCD. So this is the potentiometer. On the potentiometer you can see there are total 3 pins. Then I will take Arduino board. So you can simply search here and then here you can pick. Now now this is ground pin. So I told you guys this ground pin you can directly connect to ground pin of Arduino. So I'm going to connect this pin with microcontroller ground. Yeah, now you can select the color also. So ground pin will be in black color. Done. And one pin of this potentiometer should be also connected to the ground. So I will connect this pin to the ground of Arduino. Done. Now second thing is, so first guys I'm making the connection, then I will write programming for interfacing. Power pin, I told you can directly connect to the microcontroller 5-volt pin, but you guys can connect one resistor to this pin so that it will be not affected, because sometime what happened, it might be fused, right, and maybe it can damage. So you can actually connect resistor to this pin and then you can connect this things to 5-volt. Now this is better. Now contrast, I told you for contrast I'll be using potentiometer. So I will connect this leg to the middle pin of potentiometer. Just I will change the color of this wire. So I will change this color to yellow, and even this VCC wire pin I will change to red, so that we can easily understand like this is the 5-volt pin. Now RS. So for RS I'm going to use pin number 3, and RW I'm going to connect to ground, because we are going to write data on the LCD. So for writing data, this pin will be permanently low. So I can directly connect to ground, and ground color will I'll be taking black. Now enable pin. So enable pin of Arduino I'm going to connect to pin number 4, and I'll change the color. So I'll make it orange. That's good. Now I'll be using 4 MSB bit for LCD. So 4, 5, 6, 7. I will connect this 4 number pin to LCD pin number 5. Let's change the color so that we can differentiate all those pins. And DB5 I am going to connect to pin number 6. Again let's change the color, and DB6 again I am going to use pin number 7 of Arduino. Let's change the color again, and this is the last DB7 bit. So pin number 8, and color will be green. Okay, so 2 other pins are left. LED anode. So anode means this is the 5-volt pin. Again anode means positive. So I will connect this one resistor to this, so that it won't be fused, it won't be damaged. I will connect to 5-volt, and last pin is cathode, which is negative. So we need to connect this pin to ground. Again I will connect to ground. Then I will change this color also, so this will be black. So all connections are done, only one connection left. So this potentiometer pin we have to connect to 5-volt. So this is the 5-volt pin. Done. And I'll change the color, so 5-volt means red. Done. All connection are done. Now we have to write program. So I will just click on code, and I will be writing in text form. So I will select text, continue. First I will delete this all thing. So guys, for interfacing this LCD we need to use one library. So I'll be using one library. So I will select all the things and then I'll delete it. So I'll be using one library, so you can take all libraries from here. So I'll be using this library. So I have included this library. Now let's begin writing the code. So void setup. So as you know, in Arduino there are 2 functions, void setup and void loop. I'm going to initialize this thing. So lcd.begin, it is 16 cross 2. 16 cross 2 means on this LCD there are 16 rows and 2 columns. Sorry, there are 16 columns and 2 rows. I told reverse actually. Okay, so in void setup I have written lcd.begin 16 cross 2, 16 comma 2, and then this. I'll close this void setup, and out of the loop actually we have to initialize the pins. So liquid crystal, and one more thing I wanted to tell you guys, like Arduino is a case sensitive language. So in liquid crystal you can see L is in capital and C is in capital. So if you write this C is in small, then this Arduino will show an error. So basically this LCD is a variable, so I have taken a variable, and this liquid crystal is a library. So this will basically call the library. So first pin for RS. So on which pin I have connected RS? I have connected RS on pin number 3. So 3, and then enable I have connected on pin number 4, and then from DB4 to DB7 I will just specify the pin. So 5, 6 and 7 and 8. So 2, first one is RS, 4 is enable pin, then 5, 6, 7, 8 are data pin. Done. Now let's create void loop. Void setup already we have done. So in void loop, first we have to clear the LCD. So we will just call one function lcd.clear, so that it will clear the previous data, and then we have to set the cursor, like pointer we have to set. So we will have to write lcd.setCursor, and then cursor I'm going to put on 0 1. 0 1 means this 0 means this will be on first 0 column and first row. So as I told you, there are 16 column and 2 rows. So I'm going to start, you guys can start from 0 0 also. So let's put 0 0, and then I will print something on LCD. So lcd.print. So Roboson. You guys can like and subscribe my channel. So what do you think, guys? On this LCD, this type of big data is it able to print? Because only it has 16 columns, so this won't be printed. So if you want to print this entire thing, then you have to come on the next row, and then you can print this much big. So I'll be only writing Robozen. That will be better things. So lcd.print, and then again I will write, I'll come to the next line, I will write something on that line also. So lcd.setCursor, first I will take one thing, lcd.setCursor, then simply I'll come to the next line, next row, and then again I will be writing something, lcd.print. So here I can write like subscribe. Done. So let's put some delay of 100. So programming thing is done. Let's compile this code. Let's see an error is there or not. So there is no error. You can see, guys, there is no error. So I have to just vary this potentiometer, and let's see it is printing something or not on the screen. So guys, you can see it is not writing anything. So maybe there is a problem with register. So I will just remove this register. I will again. So now this is not working because I have removed this LED anode. Cathode is there. I have removed this anode. So anode will be connected to 5 volt. So now connected. Let's run again this program. See, that's why I told you always connect a resistor, because maybe your LCD get damaged. So I will just simply delete this one, anode 1. Done, deleted. Now what I can do, I will just simply connect this resistor to this, and again I'm going to connect this one to 5 volt. Now let's run again. Is it writing something? No, still it's not writing anything on this. Now there is a problem in the code itself. There is no problem on this. Let's check the code again. So 3 4 5 6 7 8, these pins we are using. Okay, fine. I have used the library also. So where is the problem? Maybe we can delete this. And power, you can directly connect to 5 volt. Let's see now. Where is this? Yeah. So guys, you can see now it is printing. But what you can see, like something, I have written one thing in first line Robozang, and then in second line I have to start. So there is a problem in the code. So for this cursor, so here we can do, first we have to stop this simulation. So I will just change this cursor. So let's come to the next line, because it is printing on the first line itself. That is the problem I'm facing. So Robozang, like and subscribe. So you can see guys, B is actually cut it, right? So Robozang is fine, but in the next line you can see like and subscribe is not in fully, because I told you only in this there are 16 columns and 2 rows are there. So if you want to calm down, if you want to print something in bottom line, like where I have written like and subscribe, so what you have to do, in set cursor you have to write 0 and 1. So here also, first I will stop simulation, and then I'll do one thing, and then let's simulate again. So guys, done. So if you like this video, please hit like button and subscribe my channel, and also you can comment what next project you want to introduce with me. Thank you.